All right. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our episode 4 of December. You know, this month do me a lot. Like, what the fuck? I can't stop calling November. I'm sorry. Welcome to our December episode 4 Masterclass, where we're going to share our live threads for some currency pairs and commodities, crypto, oil. Like, we're going to look a lot of currency pairs on this. So make sure you watch all. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment for more videos.
Welcome to Yahoo Finance. It's 11 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West. I'm Rochelle Akufo. Here's a look at what I'm watching this morning. The final frontier. For Star Trek fans, that's space. For Elon Musk's SpaceX, it could be a stock market listing. Reports of another tender offer valuing the company at $175 billion will no doubt reignite that conversation. We'll dive into it this hour. And patent problems. President Biden's administration says it has the authority to license some drug patents if the price is too high. It could mean big changes for the industry and the potential for some serious blowback. And we deep dive on a classic company that's been making some major changes. We hear from Barnes & Noble, one of the oldest book retailers in the United States, on how it revamped its business and how it plans to beat out the competition going forward. But first, let's check in on the major indices an hour and a half into the trading day. Looking at the Dow, relatively flat there, up about 50 points on the day though. The S&P 500 there in positive territory, up about 30 points or 0.7%. We're seeing communication services, the leader there, healthcare, the only S&P 500 sector in the red so far this morning. And looking at the tech-heavy Nasdaq there, up 151 points or just over 1%. Let's also check in on the Treasury market as, of course, we await that big job data that's going to be coming out this week as well. Looking at the shortest term 5-year, that's up about 0.4% on the day. The 10-year up 0.8%, sitting at 415, though still a far cry from the 5 mark it was at earlier in the year. And looking at the longest term 30-year, that's currently up about just over 1% on the day. Well, could an IPO finally be in the stars for Elon Musk's SpaceX? Well, that debate has been reignited. According to Bloomberg, the company has initiated discussions about selling insider shares at a price that values SpaceX at $175 billion or more. Now, this comes amid rumblings of a possible spin-off and IPO of the company's Starlink satellite business in 2024. Now, Starlink is by far the largest revenue driver for SpaceX. Bloomberg has reported that the company is eyeing $15 billion in revenue in 2024, thanks mostly to its satellite launch business. Now, SpaceX's Starlink owns over 5,000 satellites orbiting Earth and providing high-speed internet to over 60 countries, rivaling the likes of Amazon's Project Kuiper, among others. Well, let's talk more about this with Chris Quilty, co-CEO and president of Quilty Space, a subscription-based satellite and space sector business intelligence company. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So,
thank you.
Talk about some of the interest here that you're seeing from.
All right. Welcome, guys. We're gonna look some pairs.
Okay.
All right. So the first one we're well on Gbpusd. I think you are on this trade, right?
Yes.
All right. So Gbpusd is in downtrend. Like up to now, the market is trending downside. It's respecting the level, but we can see some rejection. That's the market's it's doing when going down, and the rejection try to break the counter trend like around here. So, and then we know all the time if the market break our counter trend line, so we might expect the market to retrace to the upside, or maybe it's just respect this level, then continue pushing to the downside. So anyway, because we already put our SL above, which is around here, 1.28100. I think that's what 150. I think that's what I give, and then my first take profit, I take it around here, and then expecting my second take profit to close it around here, and then all the way to the downside. We continue pushing to the downside, and as you can see, this is how we got the trade. Like when the market tested the major level, break below, come back for retracement, and then come back, break the first breakout, and then break the counter trend line. So that's where we sell, and then all the way to here, we're making profit. So this is Gbpusd. Let's take a look at Euro USD. I think I'm in profit on Euro USD too. Euro dollar. I made a post on my Instagram story that showing you guys my profit on Euro dollar. All right. So as you can see, how I draw this. So it's going. I also take my first level target of profit around here, and then the second level target of profit around here, but I do not draw the line because I can't see rejection in the previous. So when I see it around here, so that's why I try to say go more profit, because I don't know, maybe it's going to reject around here. So that's why it's like trying to reject. You can see it's creating a head and shoulder. So we need to wait for the market and see the next movement.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Cadchf, I think this is what we analyzed yesterday.
So we should wait for it to break that way.
Yeah, we are still waiting. You see, that's where our patient is going to work. this place. Because if you don't have patience, you can't be waiting for this thing. You say this thing is wasting my time, I beg. It's not like
Yes.
that. So you have to wait for it. You see, it's still inside, like it's not consolidating, it's not giving anything, like it's just inside the major level ranging. So we have to keep on waiting for it till the market break before we try and do something. BTC USD. All right, BTC USD is moving upward. All right, let me show you how I got this trade on BTC USD. All right, so this is the first breakout. The market come back to the Thursday level. You can see the red candlestick, then go back and break the first breakout, which is a fake out. So we got a confirmation of buy, but the reason why we did not buy around here is because of the ranging. Like you can see, like in the previous, the place, like this place is a fake out in the previous. So that's why when I see this, when the market come back and did not break this line, so that's why I did not buy, because if you scale down to H1, this shadow of this candlestick is also a body of the candlestick. So this is the fake out. When I do not break here, that's why I do not buy. And when I break here, so I can see a lot of consolidation. So that's why when I see this break here, I think maybe it's trying to respect this. So that's why it's break above. So I expect it to continue pushing to the downside. And as you can see, the market come back inside and then go back. So like it's keep on consolidating. And actually I don't really touch crypto stuff, to be honest. I don't touch crypto stuff, but as you can see, when the market finally break with this candlestick, that's the confirmation for the buy, because you have break everything around here, like nothing remain just for you to go to the upside. So if you buy and then the market come down in loss, like this is a liquidity area, we know this already. But finally, the market did not come out your major level and then start pushing up all the way to your first level target of profit, which is here, and then keep pushing to the upside all the way to here. So we expect the market to hit this major level if it's going to continue pushing to the upside, or maybe consolidate in this place and break the candle trend line to start falling. So anyway, we don't know what the market is going to do next, but anything the market did, we have the direction. Like we have our direction of bullish trend line. We're using this. Like if we do not break this, we are not going to sell Bitcoin. And if we can buy the Bitcoin, we have to break this, because it's major level that we're approaching, right? It's major level. So major level is where we use to analyze the market and get our entry. So if we break above and create a support level around here, come back for retracement as I draw like this, and then come back and break it. So already your trend line is uptrend. So you can just adjust it and then see if the candlestick did not break it, so you can just push all the way to the upside. So this is on BTC USD. And then on okay, US oil, I take my last take profit on US oil. You see, like this is when the market break below. Okay, this is the first candlestick that come out and then break below. So come back for retracement, retest the level, and then come back. So we do not we break the fake out with this candlestick, but you can see the shadow of this candlestick is also a body in H1. That's the confirmation. Like that's the advantage of using the 2 time frame before before entering any trade. Like you need to check your H4 and H1. Is it doing the same thing? Like if you break a fake out in H4, in H1, those shadows that you can see is not something. If you scale down to H1, you can see it's a body, and the market is going to respect that before going. So that's why you need to scale down and draw the line from the H1 and then come to H4, adjust it a little bit, then you can use it as a fake out. So if you break everything, that's when you are going to sell, as you can see. So the market finished consolidating in this place and then finally break with this candlestick that close around here. So I sell. and then the market did not go up, it just starts coming down. Immediately I sell. I take my first level target of profit around here, which is 77.59 per barrel, and then my next level target of profit around here, which is 74.15 per barrel, and then the next one, which is the third last take profit, which the one that I posted yesterday. So I hit around 71.71 per barrel, and then the last one, which is the next major level where I expect to continue selling, or maybe if the market will start buying, then we can see if we are going to cost. You can see when I hit 69, that's my last take profit on US oil. So the market break above with this candlestick. So the market did not come back for it. It's come back for retracement, as you can see, a little bit, but the retracement did not touch it, right? We can check H1. This is H4. All right, so you see the advantage of checking the H1. In H4, it did not touch it, but you can see H1. Look at this. When we touch the major level, inside the major level, we cross inside. So we break above and then come back for retracement, retest inside the major level, then come back. So now if we can break this first breakout, we are going to buy. But before we buy, we have to what? Break our counter trend line, right? So all we need to do here is to just draw this as counter trend line. What is going on? All right. Just need to check this. All right. No, it's too much. You can use the shadow, like you can use the shadow when drawing your trend line. You have to be looking.
Okay.
This, yeah. So this is, so now you break above, you come back for retracement, and then, all right, let's put a horizontal line where we break first. Where the first breakout? Here is the first breakout, right? So we break, we come back for retracement, and then come back. We break above the first breakout with this, but you can see the market is consolidating with just small candlestick. Did you know why? Did you know why this is happening? When the market tested the major level, break up, come back for retracement, and then come back, did not break the fake out because it's strong. It come back a little bit. It's like going to retest the major level, but it didn't. So it's finally break it. So you break your first breakout, but the reason why you are not going to buy, and then the reason why you see the market is creating this small candlestick around here is because of this overall trend line. Like this is the trend line of the market price action, and then the trend line is very strong. Like the downtrend is strong. That's why you see it falling. So for the market to break the downtrend, like it has to do some little consolidating around here, some ranging stuff before breaking this trend line. So on H1, if you break this trend line, so you are good to go. That's when you're going to buy. I hope you understand. That's all you need to wait. Like the next thing you need to wait before buying US oil is just to break above this counter trend line on H1. But on H4, for you not to be worried, like you are pretty good to go like this. Like even you buy in H1, you are pretty good to go like this. But the reason why you cannot buy in H1 is because you just want to follow your rules and then use 2 time frame as confirmation, as we always use. Like you don't need to just use the H1, because in H4 you can see when the body touch its break above, come back for the retracement, but you see where the candlestick close, it did not come back and retest. So that's why when the market come here and meet the overall trend line, which is the very strong trend line, it did not just continue pushing up, it come back. So the coming back will be a retracement to retest the level on H4, because your H4 did not retest the level. I hope you understand this. So now on H4, you're trying to come back to retest the major level and then break this as fake out, because in H4 this is going to be your fake out. Now you got this as your fake out in H1, right? So now you scale up to H4 and then take it back to here. So Now, if this market come back and retest the level, that's more confirmation. So if you come back and break the trend line and then break this first breakout, which is the fake out, so that's when you can buy in H4. I hope you understand. That's when you can buy in H4. So in H1, you already get the confirmation. You can also buy, but before you buy, you have to wait for the market to break the trend line in H1. You do not break the trend line in H1, but in H4, you do not retest the major level and you do not break the trend line. So you remain two things in H4 and remain one thing in H1. So this one thing that remain in H1 is just trend line. So before the market break the trend line, it has to come back and like retest this major level so that it confirm, like it's going to show you the confirmation for this major level before continue pushing to the upside. I hope you understand. So that's why you can wait for the H4 to retest the level and then come back, break above. So that's when you can buy, and then we can look some fundamental news and see where the US oil going. Is it bullish or bearish? It can also help us. So next, I think we can look for some stock, but before stock, let's take a look at gold. Gold, take me out. Oh my God. You can see the shadow.
Oh, okay.
The shadow, like this shadow, this is
Yes.
the shadow that take me out from the trade. The level is very, very strong, and I put my stop loss above it. But I had to like at least adjust it above it a little bit so that even the market come back to the level, it will just retrace and go back. So I didn't do that. That's my mistake. So that's the advantage. Sometimes when you lose, you gain some lesson, right? That's the lesson. So my lesson around here is when I lose this trade is because when I'm plotting my SL, like I know this is a level, so I know the market is very possible for the market to retest the level. That's why I even plot the SL above it. But I have to at least do like this so that it
That
will
is
be above it.
good.
But the reason why I do not do like this on my own is because of the profit. Like I see, the level target of profit is little bit. So
Small.
if you yeah, is small. So if you say you are going to add the asset, the liquidity area is going to be very, very big. And then that's why I call it a scalping trade. So it's just a scalping. So that's why I'm very, very okay. And then I learn lesson. So next time I know how I'm going to avoid myself from this. We can continue waiting for the market to see where the market is going, because we don't really know where it's going, to be honest. December stuff, no one can guess. Gbpjpy, what's going on Gbpjpy? I think I have some work on Gbpjpy. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
All right. So Gbpjpy. All right, nothing on Gbpjpy. I have nothing, I think. Thinking I have something. Euro AUD. All right, Euro AUD. We are in downtrend. I finished selling, like I have done selling this. You can see I take all this money. So the market continue pushing to the downside and break below my major level, come back for retracement and retest it around the trend line, and then come back. But we do not break the fake out, which is the first breakout. The market go back and then come back. So now I'm waiting for the market to break this first breakout before I sell. So that's why you see my sales start from here. So I'm still waiting for the market, and then you can see the trend line. It's pretty good and ready. You are in downtrend, and then the market continue pushing to the downside. So you don't need to wait for any trend line breaking or whatever. You just need to wait for the market to break your fake out. Then you can just sell for this. How you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. The next pair. Next pair. All right. AUD USD is what we are going to check next. AUD USD. AUD USD. I buy these sheets, I tell you, but like the market come back to retest this major level, minor level. Let me see. Maybe the market did not retest. Yes. So let me show you something around here. Let me show you something. So now, for someone that, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right. So listen carefully. Listen and look at this. So this market come and break my minor level. This is minor level. That's why you see it yellow. So we break above my minor level all the way to here and then come back, try to retest. I even retest it on H1 because the body on H1 touch. You can see it. On H1, yes. I touch many times. You see on H1, the market break above, come back for retracement, retest the level, and then come back, like break the first breakout, which is the fake out around here. So all the way to the upside, it start going. So for people that buy on H1, you will have buy on H1 without confirmation on H4, and you will have make profit all the way to here. But you can see the market start coming down. So you can see you are in profit, and then you are in so much profit, and you see the market start coming down, all the way to loss. So sometimes if greediness take you, when you see this market coming back, you say, I'm just going out from this trade though. Like you don't have belief anymore in the trade. So that's why it's very, very important for you to be using 2 time frames. So you can see in H4, let me show you something on H4. H4, like the H4 break above, come back for the retracement, but you can see it's just the shadow that touch it, which is the one that touch in H1, right? So the body did not touch it.
Yes.
And then the market just start to go up. So you buy in H1 and you are making profit. So the people in H4 wait for the market to come back. Like I tell you always, if the shadow touch, if the body did not touch, it's still not a confirmation. You have to wait for the body like this to come and enter or stay around here, at least touch it, touch the minor level first. If you touch the minor level, or either around here or here, anywhere you touch inside the minor level, if you do not break below and then come out and break your first breakout, so that's when you can buy. So like this now, the H4, the reason why the market come back and retest it before continue pushing to the upside is because of the H4 did not retest the minor level. So now it's come back and respected it and then started going up, as you can see. So anyway, we can expect it to continue pushing to the upside, or maybe the market will just continue falling down because it's a minor level, not a major level. So it's not kind of strong. And overall, we know AUD USD, we are in downtrend. So the next item, okay, let's take a look at some stock. Amazon. I buy Amazon last week. Okay, last 2 weeks, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when the market break and then retest and then come back, break. Okay, before I even break, when I see a break and retest, so that time Amazon is offering something to their consumers. I can't call it because I can't remember, to be honest, what's that, but they are okay. I think they are giving emergency emergency license to their customers. So I think that's what brings some positive in their stocks, and then we try to buy. So I started buying, like, something with stock. The market is not volatile like forex, and then they don't even open the market early. So that's why I don't need to be waiting always. When I just see the positive, I follow the fundamentals and buy, and then I make money on this move. But you can see when the market break above, retest the major level, and then come back. We do not break around here. We do not break around here, but finally this one break. So I break, and then the market still come back to retest, come back, break, come back. Like it's consolidating, but you already break, so you buy. So you are still waiting for the market, and then your SL will be below. So it's a quiet low because of how volatile stock is. Tesla is what I look next. All right.
Do you do
All right.
Gbp,
All right.
JPY?
This is the last one. This is the last one. The Tesla, you can see the Tesla is an uptrend. Of course, I even catch the trade. I did not put it here, but definitely I catch it. So I buy when the markets break above, come back for retracement, and then come for retracement, retest the level, come back here. So I buy in H1, and then all the way to here I make profit. So when I come here, I retest I tested the level. I expect the market when I tested the level and break below. I expect the market to retest and then break this counter trend line before selling. So that's why I wrote the entry zone around here and then waiting for the market. So you can see the market is still inside the consolidating area because of the trend line and the minor level, and the liquidity area is very, very strong. You can see a lot of consolidation in this place. So that's why you have to wait for it to finish and break to this place before selling. So I think I have done with this. I'm going back to my main chart, which is the Gbpusd. And then if you have another question, you can ask me. If you don't have, I think on our next class, we are going to analyze one more pair. Then we can do some things.
Oh, okay. We could check GBP, JPY.
All right, Gbpjpy.
I saw it was falling anyhow today, and I can't enter
Yeah,
anyhow, so I just left it.
Gbpjpy.
All the JPY peers, they were just
You know, when the I can see some negative. Wow, I'm inside my major level. I come back to the major level because I even started buying recently before. That's what that you see that is here. So that's when I buy. When the market tested and break retest, so I buy all the way to here. But the market did not
okay.
continue pushing up, so it started falling. It started falling. So, but when the market tried to break around here, come back for retracement, and then come back, break this as first breakout. So we go all the way to here. So, and then you can see the market did not continue pushing to the upside. It started falling because of some fundamentals, maybe that happened. And then for you to get a signal on this, we have to wait for this. Okay, let's try and do something. Trend line. All right. So Gbpjpy is in downtrend, we can see, and then the market is about to break our major level. So if we break our major level like this, where can I see this? Okay. So when the market come out and break below, come back for retracement, retest the level, and then come back and break the first breakout, because you don't mind to break any trend line because you are in downtrend already. You can just continue selling. So all the way to the downside,
Okay.
you can expect the market to just continue pushing. Yes. So that's all we need. We just need to break and retest it and then break it. So if you break below, close and then retest it and then try to break it, or if you break below and close, so you can scale down to H1 and see either the H1 also break below and close and then retest it. So you can use and you can check both H1 and H4 and see the same thing. Break and retest and then break the first breakout. So if you draw your trend line for fake out, maybe something like this, and then the market come back and break it, so that's your sell entry. That's when you are going to sell. So all the way to here, you can keep on making money to your next major level. I hope you understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think I'm going to stop here for this. Then tomorrow we are going to analyze US oil, because we expect to start buying US oil, to be honest.
Oh,